Okay, cool. Let me make sure everything is set up before we begin, you guys. Everyone who's here, welcome. Hey. One second. The audio. Let's make sure it's clear. Gotta make sure the channeling is clear, you guys. Okay, cool, yeah. Already had to redo that. Okay. Cool. So now we have, let me know if you guys can hear me. Also, I have chat up on the screen, so I can also see you guys. So we will be starting just momentarily. Hear me? Also, I have chat up on the screen, so I can also see you guys. So we will be starting just momentarily. Hear me? Also, I have chat. Okay, so we are beginning now.
So let's go ahead and master the golden rhythm.
Okay, so we are beginning now. Let me know if that background noise isn't the best for you. Like, if.
So let's go ahead and master the golden rhythm.
Let me know if that static is like too much at all. Okay, so we are beginning now. Actually, I moved my camera, so we'll just. It's better voice now, better audio. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, so we are finally starting. Welcome. Welcome to Occult Cat TV. I'm your host, you guys. My name is O'Shea. As well, you can call me Atanu, for that's my magical name. Today, we're going to be talking about fate, destiny. Different than yesterday. Yesterday, we had a tarot card reading for you guys. So today, it's not just a reading, but anybody who would like one card pulled, in between the chapters, I will be doing readings for you guys. It is one card that's free. Nothing's truly free. Everything is an exchange of energy. Donations are always accepted. But I'm doing one card, so feel free to ask questions of the occult. Feel free to ask for a card, or just, hey, if you want to know some things about me, I'm always open to just help out, help you guys understand the occult, magic, manifestation, because truly that's what I'm here for, as someone that has already pretty much, I manifested a lot. How my manifestation journey was, in a sense, I come from nothing. I manifested a pretty good amount of all these things from, I mean, let's go with intelligence, this YouTube channel, my music career, and just really, I just feel life is really flourishing. Am I where I want to be? By any means, no. But am I grateful for what I've learned, the journey that I've went on? Most definitely, yeah. Life is beautiful and amazing in all ways, and I really just want to teach people that if you feel you're going through anything, maybe you feel depressed, maybe you feel you're in lack, maybe you doubt. Well, today, that's what we're going to change. So we're going to be focusing on manifestation. Let me see, we got Super G in the building. It's not the top G, it's the Super G. Super G will well exceed the top G. But he already put open source wealth and abundance, sesame open.v, and then underscore. And when someone's doing that, so I noticed that animes do that a lot. They'll put things like that. He's entering into the source codes. He's entering a source code, an algorithm. He's hacking the matrix, and he's showing us that he's entering that algorithm in there for us to manifest wealth and abundance. So I amplify that. Thank you, Super G, for that. And that's another brother, you guys. He also, Super G has his services as well. He does rituals, mentorship, and as well and spell work. So you guys go check out his. Super G, have you been uploading videos lately? Go check out his channel, at least, you guys. He's also on Instagram. Super G's a brother. That's a brother. Water would be a, I can't, because of the hearts, there's like a heart emoji over, be better, this kind of cutting frequency. Water. The essence and energies of water. So you guys stay hydrated. I actually need to go grab a glass of water, and then I'll be back in just a moment. So I will see you guys soon. Peace. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, truly, guys, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Water is that Water is that one thing that we need for life, as well breathing, but so have this jug of water. This is where the real magic is happening, you guys. It's when we are blessing and empowering our water. So start with the essence, the frequency and vibration of love. As we start to put our love into this water, a good feeling, a good vibration. Now imagine gold essence and energy filling into your water. Now as you do this, imagine blue, imagine green, imagine these different abundant vibrations. As you are imagining purple, when you imagine different colors, different frequencies, energies, as well energies are emitted. So it's which goes into color psychology, but at its core, color physics, quantum physics, you could say. And as we fill this energy, these different energies into the water, we are now placing our intention into the water. We're placing our source into the water. And as we drink the water, we're now drinking our intention. So even just taking a few breaths over your water. And this is the true magic, when we're not just projecting or externalizing, but rather we are incorporating the natural aspects of our day as the magic. Now we drink. Cheers, you guys. So, right, all that was a ritual. I went out to go get it, empowered it. Now as we take in these energies, let us talk a little bit about the source, and then we will talk about destiny, fate, our role in this realm, and who we are, what our purpose is, and how we can then use that as the vehicle of our ascension. So then from there we're going to be getting into Richest Man in Babylon, but I think that we all need to be grounded first and have a solid foundation and know who we are heading into Richest Man in Babylon. And this is a really good book, you guys. It's going to be teaching us a lot of core values that we need to become rich, to become wealthy, prosperous, millionaires. It's about taking action, but not just any action, inspired action. Because we're pulling from the source, right? We're pulling from our subconscious, bringing it into the conscious mind, or rather, if you're someone that goes into the subconscious more, the subconscious bleeds into my external reality. That's how I more perceive it. Life is lucid for me, rather than I go into the dream. The dream overtakes my reality. And everyone's different. So for me, I'm a quantum walker. Some people are quantum dreamers. They more dream and they're able to access the quantum realms easier. Just when I wake up, I'm already accessed, and then it's more about calculating or energetically moving, shifting my awareness to rather what I wish to perceive, and then from that perception I then just create and evolve. As well, you guys, if you want to learn things like this, I also provide consultations, mentorships, and a lot of gnosis like this is on the Patreon. Specifically, the first 2 tiers are a magic and psychic development school, teaching you what you need to know, such as things like this today. And then tiers 3 and tiers 4 is, tier 3 in between deification tier, and then tier 4 and 5 you're getting a fate and destiny, source alignment, and soul attunement ritual. That's at the end of the end of every month. And then the 5th tier is Coven of the Sacred Torch. Go check it out, you guys. So the source is what creates the all. It is the all in totality. And I do have a video coming soon about my pact with the source, why I do things such as this live stream. In a sense, the reason why I do this is because I'm someone that has walked the path of source to achieve or maintain, to become the source. We do this through going through the Kabbalistic tree of the Sephiroth, things that Neville Goddard spoke about, as well. Neville Goddard being a manifestation coach. His mentor Abdullah was an Ethiopian mystic that was very versed in the Kabbalistic system, the tree of life, creation. That's what's heavily intertwining with this live stream. We're pulling from the energies of the Sephiroth, but as well, I'm someone that's not only versed in the Sephiroth, but as well the Qliphoth. So we also have the hell realms, the realms of destruction, where the demons lie, rule. And when someone's only pulling from one tree, but not both trees, they're not understanding the source in all of totality. So it's in this way that we must be balanced in understanding creation and destruction. And we first created the illusion of our life. We created who we thought we were, or rather, this matrix programmed us. So you are a soul. You're a soul at your core. You are a divine being of infinite potential. Infinite potential. Infinite possibilities, you guys. You are an infinite expression of source. You are limitless in nature. There is no limit to your being. As we perceive ourselves to be finite and that we're in this finite reality, finite. We're confined, finite. But the thing is, that's only our perception. If you perceive yourself to be solid, such as the ego, just being the ego, then you will just be the ego. But if you can, do you remember when you first went outside of yourself? You went outside of the ego. And you started to perceive, wow, astral projection exists. Wow, I can imagine things and they actually happen. Wow, magic exists. Yeah, because you came out of the finite realm. You understood yourself to be beyond the physical, metaphysical. And as a limitless expression of source, that's what the body does. In the beginning, the body, we incarnate into this vessel in order to liberate ourselves. And the thing is, we forget who we are. When we incarnate, we forget ourselves. But that's why we walk the path of ascension, liberating ourselves through the light, illusion, through the illusion. There's a lot of people that can manifest very easily. They can do a lot of, well, what they feel is right, but it's only because they're grounded in just the light illusion. And then you notice there's some people that almost have nothing, to the point that they were stripped away. They were stripped away because they were in the Qliphoth. They were in the hell realms. They were working with these beings, or these beings were working through them, around them, and their life fell apart. Now, if your life has fallen apart and you don't know why things aren't manifesting, most likely you're in the Qliphoth. Or rather, you're in specifically the abyss, and you're trying to understand making it out of the abyss, right? For some people, it's literally they're going crazy, and then one day they wake up and it's like, oh wow, life is getting easier. They were in the abyss, and then they started to understand through their awareness what they were going through, what was happening. And then for others, the abyss is like everything's being stripped away, like a parent dies, you have no money, then a whole bunch of money, then no money, and you're like, what is happening? You go homeless, that could be something, you have a near death. It can be physical, more physical for some, to give them that emotion, that really to traumatize them. The trauma is supposed to wake you up. And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't wake up. They rather let the trauma destroy them. Oh, life is miserable, life is suffering, oh, bad things always happen to me. Oh, wow, I never make money. That's the abyss. There's dark matter energy bleeding down on them. Yeah, like, look at these things. And now the thing is, a lot of people won't look at them. But when you start to look at, oh, why do I have no money? Oh, well, maybe you overspend. Oh, okay, right, Belial, that makes so much sense. Okay, well, what if you invested your money instead of spending your money? Right? And then it's like when you start to shift that mindset, that's exactly what it is. It's just about learning where you're at. They feel amazing. Some people have millions of dollars and their wife is cheating on them, they're suffering, like they hate life, they're a cokehead, or these things. They smoke cigarettes all the time, like these things. That's just the duality of life. We all go through our own matrix, our own simulation, our own hells, you could say. We've all created in some way a hell for ourselves. Now, this is why we learn how to manifest. We learn how to manifest to leave, to exit that hell. If you're someone that needs to understand how to make money, and that literally, like, that's your only hell, like, oh, I'm intelligent, I'm good at what I do, just focus on that. And that's actually why I'm here today, because we're going to be teaching that. And as we liberate ourselves through wealth, then we're going to go more and more into mental health and trauma release. But first, specifically, the deities keep sending people my way for consultations, for mentorships, and something that has been a reoccurring thing is I want to make more money. I want to be at the next level. How do I get to the next level? And then that's something that we've been channeling together, is how someone can get to that next level. And it's been about at least like 4 or 5 clients that are like, I want to build a business. And it was out of nowhere. First mentorship consultation. And I don't say names unless like people like want me to. But the first consultation, first 2, it's like healing. And then it's learning magic, learning spell work. And it's really whatever you guys want at the end of the day. And I'm just a manifestation guide. I'm an occultist, a medium, a channeler, a professional tarot reader. The list is endless. Rapper, musician, artist, like so many things. Okay, so, and I'm just there to help you better understand that next phase. And for some people, it's literally just business. Like, oh, why do you feel your life isn't moving in the right direction? It's not money. There's a core wound that's under the money, right? But once you solve that core wound, such as maybe your parents told you, oh, we're broke, oh, we can't afford this, we can't afford that. Yeah, those were illusions. They felt based off their own perception, they couldn't provide for you. They couldn't afford, oh, sorry, healthy food, that's not, we can't afford that. And it's like, that's sad. People don't deserve that. People don't, like, I truly believe that we should all be wealthy, prosperous, wise individuals, and we should be able to live a life of our pure authenticity. And that's what we're doing here, is removing, or rather breaking the chains of the old generational curses that were placed on us. It's not our parents, it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They didn't know. They didn't know. But the thing is, now it's your time to shine. Now it's time for you to know. Just as yesterday's Fate and Destiny tarot card reading was about destiny, embracing your destiny. Fame, specifically the star card came up. You're meant to be famous in some way. Maybe it's for talking about the occult. Maybe it's for talking about, witchcraft, magic, demonolatry, tarot cards. Music, business. There's so many industries and sectors, spheres that you can influence, that you can be in. Maybe you're a writer, a poet, a movie director, an actor, an artist. You could be, ghostwriting is a thing. If you don't want to be like famous, you could literally ghostwrite and make so much money. So we use the source within ourselves to break the chains. And as we break those chains, we are able to enter into a greater knowing of ourself with these obstacles and these illusions removed. We are now the emissary. We are now the one for our bloodline. We are the one that is creating this new reality. And we are the cosmic elite. So it's now about using the power of, these deities, the deities that we work with. Go to Belial and channel with him. Talk to him. Ask him ideas on wealth creation, removing obstacles, such as the blockages to your generational wealth, which is going to be a feeling within yourself. It's going to be some form of trauma that happened at some point in your lineage, and then for yourself. You must start to heal first yourself, and then go back into the lineage, and this will start to heal or clear all the obstacles. I also do rituals such as these. You can email me or message me, DM me on Instagram for things of that nature. I do spell work and ritual, as well as if you want to work with Belial or a ritual from Belial, that's something I can help you guys with to as well break the chains. So let's just look at some comments that we have. You guys. Okay, Super G. May we all prosper and the word luck finds us well. May I be candidated numero uno for the wrath I petitioned, for the love I am wishing for. The well-being I am hoping for. Abracadabra. I back that manifestation. I love what you said too, that may we all be prosperous and the word luck find us well, because this is all a spell. May I be candidated numero uno for the wrath, so like a power word, wrath. I petitioned for the love, and then that we could say love would be an amplifier or a grounding word of what he wants. He's petitioning for what he wants. May the one that is most favor. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me. I had to switch to my mic really fast. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we're gonna be getting into. Let's just talk about. So as we are the source incarnated, now it's through that we are creating the reality in which we desire. As the source, knowing that we are creating this wealth, knowing that we are manifesting it, you must first know that health is wealth. You must be healthy in this acquisition of wealth, and as well, you must know yourself through this same endeavor. You must know who you are and as well your skills, for it is from these skills that you will be prosperous. Let us do a breath work and meditation before we start Richest Man in Babylon. And this is going to be specifically guided or to strip away and remove all obstacles that no longer serve us to the path of wealth. And we're actually going to first start with Lord Ganapate, Lord Ganesha. I'm actually going to light some incense to Lord Ganesha as well. And actually, before anything, you guys, okay, I want to give a shout out to Brother Panic. You guys, I didn't know Brother Panic already. I didn't know he transitioned. A friend, I was talking to a friend last night, and out of nowhere, she's like, I was like, oh, da da da, like Brother Panic, and then she's like, oh, like he transitioned, and I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, no, no, he didn't, no. Bobby Hemmit, I remember his teaching spirit transition, but I don't think Bobby Hemmett's dead. And then she's like, no, 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 Brother Panic. Like I saw a post, Brother Panic transition. And I was like, I literally couldn't fathom. I was like, no way, you're lying. Like that dude. But you guys, I then looked it up and he transitioned. And so the thing is, like, a part of us as humans want to be like, oh, I want to be like, humans want to be sad when someone dies. But the thing is, like, when someone works with Satan, it's like, yo, we're waiting for that day, nigga. we're waiting for that day. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for that. That's our happy death day. That's the for an occultist that has truly accumulated who they like accumulated magic and they know where the fuck they're going, right? They know who they are. There is no sadness. That's our happy death day. That's the for an occultist that is truly. And so I want to say rest in power and a great transition to Brother Panic. I literally started my channel. They were the first ones that said like, "Oh, Satan's a nigga." Like Satan's the black man's god. Duh, nigga. Fuck it. Of course you would work with Satan. Duh. Duh. And then I'm like, "Oh wow." Like it literally just obliterated all fucking societal bullshit programmings of religion cuz it's like religion's like, "Oh, oh yeah, yeah, angel's good. Fucking nigga's bad. Satan bad, nigga." And then it's like, what the fuck? Like that's like, okay, white people good, black people bad. Good to know people are just racist in all fucking realms and all dimensions. Good to know. And that's so really when you can see why people are bringing forward this gnosis the way that they do is because we don't fucking care about the system. We don't care about the matrix. That's what truly it is to be a Satan, is to obliterate and destroy all matrices that don't serve you. It's like, why would I believe something that limits me? There's no point in that. And so I just wanted to say, shout out to brother Bobby Hemmit for one, who had a great transition about 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. Literally, I think a year after I made my channel, and I dedicate. And Bobby Hemmit was one of the first videos on my channel, you guys. Like, it was a Lucifer tribute, and then it was Bobby Hemmit. Wow, I'm getting so many downloads right now. Wow, you guys, I gotta get. Wow, wow, this is deep. Wow, wow. I feel them here. I feel both of them here right now too, especially Brother Panic. Um, so yeah, so Bobby, like literally, you guys go. Let's look at. Let's actually bring this up. I actually wanna. Let's bring this up, you guys. Oh my gosh, fuck richest man in Babylon. Let's literally. Oh, you guys, let's cherish their memories. Wow, you guys, this is powerful. Let's. They're just like, nigga, do what you want. Like, I literally, you guys, they're right. For me, I'm a necromancer, right? I'm a necromancer, so they're literally right beside me, saying like all. I can hear them, like they're very real. It's just like when XXX Tentacion died. He literally came to me and he's like, "Yo, they killed me, nigga." And then I was like, "Oh damn." I was like, "Oh damn." And then right as I go on YouTube, uh, first thing, one of the first videos pop up, Universal Mastery, Satanic Ritual Abuse, SRA. I just want to say shout out to that brother too, because not many people are talking about things of that nature, and there's people that need to be, let's go with the word deconditioned or healed, right? That's like, but I'm as well. I help people deprogram from MK Ultra. Lucifer told me to help people do that, and I was like, I early on I was like, wait, why? What? That's a thing? I literally like, it's like for that, like most people like, I don't believe in MK Ultra, and then it's like, wait, it's and then the deities are like, no, it's real. Like, no, this shit's real. It's like, oh wow, like, so the reason why I'm learning how to heal people immensely is because I'm healing people that have went through more trauma than most humans will ever even accept. Yeah. Oh wow, like that. Yeah, people have been through a lot, you guys. Like, this is why the occult's healing, not just demons, nigga. Not just right? Like, cuz people are just like, "Oh, I got to do a ritual all day long." And it's like, "No, you got to heal. You got to heal, you got to live life. Like, life is real. Life is real, brother." Like, so, and then we make money. We heal and make money. That's what we do at Occult Cat TV. Okay, so let's go to so I'm bringing up my channel. Just give me a second, you guys. Is it this one? Wow, this just changed up the mood. I like this though. This is good energy. Hmm. Okay, cool. So, I don't know why it only displays like this. You guys don't mind it. Let me see if I can get some desktop audio as well. Um, oh, I gotta put my headphones on for that. Oh, I gotta put my headphones on for that. And we'll just do it through the mic. We'll just do it through the mic. We getting into some real occult sciences today, boys. This is beautiful. Wow. Like, okay, so I was actually rapping for about like Oh, hey, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah. So the mic. I'm gonna switch to the video for the mic. Give me a moment. Remember, you guys, I'm an occultist, not a streamer. So, but I mean, hey, now I'm a streamer. So we're trying to get some big streams done, you guys. We're trying to get some networking as well. I will be on a few other streams. I will be on a few other podcasts soon. So look forward to that. Hey, what's up, General Mosquito? If you're still here, brother, let me know if you're still here. Oh, wait, do you hear it now?
Nah, still not.
Wait, one second. Let me, thank you. Someone called me actually to let me know about the audio. Oh. Wait, do you hear it now?
Nah, still not.
Wait, I'm calling up homies now. Hey. We might even be getting Super G on the on the pod.
Someone called me actually to let me know about the audio.
Okay, Super G, let me know if the audio is good now. Okay, cool. Thank you. See, that's a true brother. Like we got people tuning in. Okay, so yeah, this stream took a complete left. I'm not gonna change the title at all. But let's go into the deeper occult mysteries, the deeper sciences of the occult, and then we'll go into Richest Man of Babylon more towards the end of this. But we will be reading it. I've been waiting so long, you guys. I love this book. Okay, so and I've been saving it for you guys, so all this is as well live. So right now this is necromancy. I mean, I feel the energies, and it's not a shock to me, but it's more of a shock that it's live and it's so fluid right now. So yeah, let's literally just look into the video. So I can't play the Lucifer tribute. It has an XXX Tentacion. Oh my god, literally. So the Lucifer tribute has an XXX Tentacion song in it that's from 5 years ago. X is dead. X has well passed away. He's also an ascended master. He's like an ascended vampire. So XXX Tentacion is a being that you can work with for vampirism, the left-hand path. It's the same with Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle as well is a spirit that is there that you can also work with. Wow, you guys, if you are here live today, know that these energies are with you, empowering you in whatever you choose to evolve in, whatever your path is. So this is the Bobby Hemmit one.
So Solomon trapped these demons in his signet ring.
Bobby Hemmit, I love you, brother. This is my boy. So this is I'm actually, you guys, let's change. We're gonna change this. Let's go with Bobby Hemmit. Tribute. Let's do this. This is perfect. Yes. Okay, Brother Panic, Bobby. I didn't do that. Okay, Brother Panic. Oh, dude, everything's coming together. I love the dead. Let's do, just do magic and occult. So, okay, cool. Wait. Yes. Okay, okay. Follow your occult destiny. And richest man in Babylon. We got this. We in. We in. Okay, this is perfect. And then literally a rap came up that's literally straight out of hell. It just says straight out of hell. So we're coming straight out of hell with this one, boys.
So Solomon trapped these demons in his signet ring. You see what I'm saying? What it means, so Solomon
Musician,
these demons work for him.
Let me know if you guys hear it. And then literally a rap came.
Now I gave you a paper the other day. So Solomon traps these demons in his signet ring. You see what I'm saying? What it means, so
Hey Morgan, glad to see you. Hey.
once he traps these demons work for him. These demons are called Croatia. Now I gave you a paper the other day. The other night, for people who want to get this after the thing. There's 72 demons of Croatia. These are the demons. You call on any of these motherfuckers and tell them, look,
Glad to see you.
I don't want no bullshit happening. This is the power. You really working with some stuff now, and the crap will run from your ass. This is your power. These demons of Croatia, that's the demons of melody. You got 7 chakras. You got 7 chakras. 1.
The key is
3, 4.
I love you, Bobby Hemmit. Thank you for all you did, brother.
The 7th chakra being the crown chakra, or the kundalini, or the third eye. With inside of the third eye melanin, there's 72 other chakras. There's 72 Goetic demons or 72 sons of Ptah. So inside of your third eye is 72 other chakras. Okay? Those 72 other chakras are these seals. Each seal is a chakra. Each seal is a universe. So there's 72 chakras inside of the third eye, which is the ring of Solomon. Those 72.
Take notes. Take notes, you guys.
They call Damians of Croatia sits over a legion of 30 to 40 other demons or army motherfuckers ready to kick ass. But in the encyclopedia, the word legion means 10,000. So if there's 40 legions, there's 40 times 10,000. So we're talking about a damn army of God inside of you.
Side of you.
Ready to kill somebody. And we're talking about at least numbering millions. Tens of millions. You see what I'm saying? Because they might have chakras inside of them. This is what the cracker knows. Saw it in the movie Spawn. Go see the movie Spawn. Read the movie Spawn. He was supposed to get his demons from hell. Climb up to Heaven's Gate and tear down Heaven's Gate. But the white man come up in there and fooled his ass and told him, no, you gotta turn to the light. Not the clown, there was another guy.
Go to the light.
The clown was the trickster. The clown was the devil. Telling him, look, man, it's time to get it on. But the white man come up in there and say, no, every so many years we gotta come. And we gotta, a new person gotta come and do this thing and turn to the light. So this motherfucker, the effects from his side of getting the damn army of Satan, which was these black shadow figures of melanin, because the word Satan is another word for melanin. Satan's melanin is called the shadow. The shadow of God. Yo, do I walk through this shadow on the valley of death. Anyway, he was supposed to get his demons, his legions of 10,000, but the white man came and fooled him, and he turned to a damn light and started working for the other motherfucking side. The same damn side that killed his ass, whether he knew it or not. But anyway, they changed the stuff all around. You see, they were talking about this, so they made a movie to make sure that they train you not to turn to your side. That's why they put out the Star Wars thing against it. Don't turn to the dark side. That's the shadow realm, the melanin realm.
The shadow realm.
Called melanin.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
The shadow.
Yugi.
In alchemy. You see what I'm saying? The Saul Niger or the Saul nigger. Blackening state.
Soul nigga.
Melanin. The substantia nigra. Don't turn around. The effect from God, which means turn around and look at the mouth of God, which is the medulla oblongata, which is the base of the spine, and the top of the spine and base of the skull, which is where the melanin is. He's supposed to get the demons, the 72 demons, which each 72 of these mugs got a legion of 40,000, and the 40,000, excuse me, a legion of, 40, what I say, wait a minute. What did I say? A legion of 40 legions. You got 40 legions, and each legion is worth 10,000. And he's supposed to get that, or tap into that and get that, but he changed it and they fooled his ass. You see what I'm saying? That's what the Goetia is, and this is the breakdown of the melanin and what the actual melanin is, these daemons. You see what I'm saying? Which later on was degenerated into demon. There's a book called Daemonic Reality. Daemonic Reality. It explains all of this. On what this whole daemon thing is. The word agos daemon is Tahuti, which also equals melanin. There's 72 demons of the Goetia, having 50 to 60 other demons of melanin, as well as 10,000 legions, because a legion means 10,000. A legion means 10,000. And that's what we're dealing with the whole Solomon thing, which is nothing but Osiris and the energy of Osiris. And the energy of Osiris. This is the Goetia of Solomon the king. But the problem is you get this and you trying to work the magic. See, what's happening is the reason why the government is putting out all this magic shit because it don't work no more. See, the cycle is gone now. A lot of this magic stuff, other than a few things that you can do, they don't work anymore. That's why I told you, what's that book called? Oh, I got it up here. Yeah, okay, I think I put it in here. That's why. Wait a minute.
It's on the table.
Yeah, here it is. That's why this one is one of the better ones. This book here, The Magician, Studies in Effective Magic by Philip Cooper. Because in here, see, the
Philip Cooper.
Don't work. That's why they putting all this shit in. You can go to a regular bookstore and buy all that magic. It don't work now because the cycle, this was a lot of stuff was for another cycle. That cycle has changed now. Now, the magic is supposed to be mental power, where you're supposed to not do a practical application, but you're supposed to will this shit in the mind.
Will it.
All this type of stuff. So when you go back, you be doing these little rituals and shit, and you ain't getting nothing. The key is just to study this to get
The key is
what your own powers are. So it's like a case study. So you can look at the text and actually see the power in it. So it's more of a study than it is a practical application. That's why they started letting all that shit out. Don't let them fool you. If this shit was dangerous, the white boy wouldn't let it out. You understand? So the key is to get it into the subconscious, other than the technique.
The key is to get it into the subconscious other than the technique. Demons, and then, did I put this? Is this my words or is this his words? Okay, I remember putting this on, but I don't. So, demons, daemons, guardian spirits, ancient gods are here to be utilized for personal development and spiritual growth. I think this is me. I should have put my name, but I didn't care to quote it, I guess. So it's probably me. Demons, daemons, guardian spirits, ancient gods are here to be utilized for personal development and spiritual growth, especially with the spirits in that of the Goetia. For yes, they are living and sentient beings, but they are also a part of your own mind due to the fact that we are all connected. Yeah, these are my words. These are my words. And as your own mind, when these energies are invoked and brought into your life, they can be used to expand your mind, awareness, and understanding of our world at hand, so that you may learn to master this plane and continue on your path of godhood and your personal ascension. Hey, you guys, this is 5 years ago. This is literally the first year I entered into the Qliphoth. Or maybe this is like a year before, but this is literally, you guys see my whole progression. there's some like gaps a little bit. Like I started like so, or let's see if I don't. That's probably the end of it. But shout out to brother Bobby Hemmit. Thank you for all you did, brother. Thank you. Like truly, like I feel such good energy, you guys. I feel such like just for what they left behind. And then Firstborn Art, glad to see you paying respects. Oh, most definitely. Hey, Firstborn Art. Oh yeah, like I give respects to those that have those for the mentors that I've had. I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't have good mentors, whether the universe just brought them to me or brought me to them, just people that I met, and that's even why I do my occult consultations or even have my YouTube channel, is to inspire and motivate other people. I used to think it was egotistical to say I was a mentor. I was no guys, like we're all in this and that. But then I helped people. I've always helped people to solve their problems. So I became a mentor in this way. And I mean, Bobby Hemmit and Brother Bobby and Brother Panic already transitioned. So it's like, damn, there's not that many. Like I truly feel like I'm holding a torch right now, and I wish to give that torch to you guys. And that's truly what this is. We are passing the torch. The torch is being passed. As it's been lit within me, it was passed to me by them, by Hecate, the torch of Hecate. It was passed to me. I didn't even know I was getting this. I got it. Now through wisdom, not just this live stream, not just me saying this, but through wisdom, we are now transferring that same torch to you. As the next generation, as those of you that wish to pick up the occult, wish to teach the occult, teach magic, it is now your time. It's time for you to become who you're meant to be. It's time for you to embrace the occult nature of your reality. Maybe I believe it's time to be real with ourselves and as well be real with each other. We are witches. We've been through immense pain. We've been through immense suffering. It is now our time to rise as the torch bearers, just as Lucifer, as the torch bearers in which we are. We are the ones that are holding the flame, holding the torch of this ascension. We are the ones, because we work with both the light and dark, we understand the duality. So we are the ones that actually can make change because we understand how to affect it. It's just like Bobby Hemmit said. They know that this does not work, the light. Only look at the light, which puts you in illusions after illusions. And it's like, yeah, you manifest everything you want. You got the house, you got the car, you got this, you got the wife, you got this and that. But is it real? Is it real? Or is it an illusion? Because when all of that is stripped away, only truth will remain. Only truth will remain when all is stripped away. So it's the same way that by embracing the darkness, that yes, Satan will come to you and be like, oh, da-da-da, oh, your girl's cheating on you, oh, da-da-da, oh, this'll happen, oh, da-da-da, this and that. He just tells you truths in the beginning. And he'll tell you truths of everything around you, and you're like, how do I know this? And people call it being highly clairvoyant. It's like, yeah, I'm clairvoyant, but beings tell me truth. And that's how you can understand the occult nature of reality, is from working with Satan to know your truths. And the more that you know your truths, then yes, illusions will be shattered. You might lose a girlfriend. Oh, but I love that girlfriend. It's like, did she love you? Did she care about you? And it's like, you might lose a job. Oh, I liked that job. Did you really? What? You liked that job? No, you hated that job. Come on, let's be real. Your manager yelled at you every day. She probably honestly wanted to fuck you, and she yelled at you every day because she was just sexually frustrated. Oh, Satan, really? Really? Like, I wouldn't have thought that. Like, I wouldn't have thought. And you just start to, like, understand the darker, or rather the shadow of everything. And that's why they don't want you to they don't want you to know the shadow. They don't want you to know yourself. They want you blind and alone, afraid and confused. Because that's how they benefit. That's how the elites put you in the abyss, through rituals, music, TV shows, movies. But I like that movie that made me afraid and talked about King Paimon. And it's like, but is that real? Is that really how King Paimon is? It's like, well, no. It's like, well, then maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe you shouldn't watch the programming that's fed to you. You paid $14 for a movie that gives you nothing. Right? So it's like, that's what we're doing. We're deconstructing the matrix. We're obliterating the illusions and the lies so that we can step into our truths and know who we are. And that's why also I teach you guys money. Because this is what Satan, nigga, this is what Satan would teach you. And this is me being real, because my teachers have transitioned. Who's gonna be real if I'm not real? Okay, we back to the mic. We back to the mic. So, as the camera charges, we're actually going to read a little bit about Richest Man in Babylon, and then we're gonna watch the Brother Panic, Master Your Humanity. You are the father of hell, becoming Lucifer. So, but first we're gonna read a chapter. And then yeah, so just want to say shout out to Brother Panic, rest in power, and thank you for all that you did. We feel your energies. We will continue. After Richest Man in Babylon. So you guys, to bring your attention to Richest Man in Babylon. Bam. Wow, you guys, I actually I'm having the heaviest deja vu right now. I saw this all playing out in my mind about a week ago. So everything is in alignment, in divine order, and that's actually truly that's truly what destiny is when everything is in alignment. Like when you know everything is in alignment, not you feel it. You truly feel it, you guys. And that's what deja vus are, to remind us as well. So, let's just take a second. Now, as we read this book, we are also connecting to the dead, George S. Clausen. So he is empowering us. This is also another form of necromancy. We just did digital necromancy together, you guys. Bobby Hemmit he might still be alive, actually. Okay, but we will be going into Brother Panic as well. Brother Panic has transitioned, and the fact that we're about to view his video, that's digital necromancy. And the fact that we're reading a book that was written in 1926 by someone who has well passed away, that's pretty powerful as well, you guys. So, I'm feeling just a call to do some dragon breaths. You guys, this is where you breathe in and out. You do it, let's go about 30 to 40, 48 breaths is what I'm hearing. So we go in through our nose and then out through our nose again. And then you're like being a dragon, like. And what this is going to do is going to stimulate your energetic system, your nervous system, and then this will allow us to be more receptive to this frequency and information that is coming forward of all these energies. So, cause even Brother Brother Panic's like, hey bro, nigga, you don't need to watch my shit. You already watched my shit. So he's like, I think even I'm feeling like him with us. Like, yeah, let's see what what you're teaching, Cool Cat. Let's see what you're teaching. Like, let's see what you bring to the table. Know what I'm saying? And so yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do 48 dragon breaths. Then we're gonna breathe out, and then we're gonna hold it for a minute, and then breathe in. As you do this, imagine gold, violet, and dark matter energy filling into you. You could say source, you could say rainbow energy, whatever you feel is the best for you. I like dragons and dark matter, so. But the source is my home. So let's do this. 3, 2. Now hold it for a minute, you guys. And then breathe in and then hold it for 15. And then breathe out. And then we're going to do this 2 more times because doing everything in threes is very powerful. If you have water, I recommend drinking some water. Now, we are going to do round 2. Try to make this more vivid. If you can add a mental scene or image that you are trying to manifest, it's not just about manifesting the money in large sums, you guys, or manifesting huge amounts of money. it is about what the money will buy. So if you are trying to manifest something physical or maybe even spiritual mastery, try to imagine a archetype, energy, deity that represents what you're trying to achieve, such as if you're trying to be successful, the goddess Nike is very powerful, and I learned that from Water Alchemist. So shout out to Water Alchemist too. Thank you for all that you've done, brother. For we are all the tribe raising each other, tribe of dragons. So now imagine all these dragon energies around you guys. Imagine them filling you. Imagine golden energy going into your blood. And as it does, it's empowering you with this essence and energy of gold as you're transmuting yourself into the Philosophosaurus, as you're transmuting yourself into the Philosopher's Stone. We just saw, right, becoming from lead to gold. That is the path of alchemy. I just saw a butterfly outside. Out of nowhere, like literally my eyes just look to the right, and there just happens out of all times to be a butterfly. I usually see them on the left, so I see them on the right. It's not on the right. So let's we're doing round 2, same thing. Let's do this again. 3, 2, 1. As you breathe out, hold it now for a minute and 30 seconds if you can. Now breathe in, hold it for 15, solidifying and condensing the energy that you see, that you feel. Now release. And this last one, this is what is solidifying our intention and our true will as we embrace our path, our purpose, and as well our destiny. Thank you, Bobby Hemmit. Thank you, Brother Panic, for all that you guys have done and left for the community, the occult community. You guys are much respected. And you guys, I mean, hey, you guys already know what you did. You guys can see this. Like this is beautiful. So round 3. Now solidify, embrace your occult destiny. Embrace who you're meant to be and what you're meant to achieve. And now see this vision, feel it. And we're now pulling this vision into us with our breath, fully solidifying it into our being, knowing that we are the vision in which we seek. Because for all that we desire is already fulfilled. If you desire it, that means you're meant to just walk that path. You're meant to do that. I want to be an actor. Then go to your acting lessons. Go book a gig. Go model. Go do, like, sing. Do what you love. Write a book. Monetize your wisdom. Round 3. 3, 2. Hold it for a minute. Solidify the vision. Manifest all this. Bring it to fruition. I knew that I could do this. I knew that it was my mission. So I'm hoping that you understand. I already did this. All of this manifested for life. All of this manifested for time. Hoping that you understand this for me. I know all of this is on my mind. Yes, I'm still holding my breath. I could do this for eternity. I could do this for a minute. Hoping that you understand what this is. Man, I just did it. Now breathe in. Hold it for 30 seconds. Solidifying, condensing the energy. We now release all of that. Releasing our desires, releasing our vision. For as we have done this, it is now manifested and came to fruition. For abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. For as it is and so it is done. May all that you desire, all that you've now focused on, manifest and come into fruition. Woo! Okay, cool, you guys. Let's do this. Okay, cool. So today we're reading Richest Man in Babylon. We're going for the first chapter. Then we're going to switch over to the Occult for a little bit. And then we'll see where we go from there. So Richest Man in Babylon, such as this book. So I'm going to be giving some incense to Goddess Hecate and as well Goddess Astarte. Astarte or Hecate. Hecate, what do you want? Dragon's blood. Okay, dragon's blood. And as well, I'm feeling I have this opium incense as well as this cherry incense that I feel will mix very well with the dragon's blood. So I'm gonna light some of that up as well. So a deity in which you favor. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to give this blend of cherry, cinnamon, and opium to Goddess Hecate. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. Put the mic on, please. Goddess Hecate, we are grateful for all that you do in opening the way and the roads to prosperity, wealth, and abundance for us, and as well the witch kind. May we know who we are in the acquisition of wealth. For money is not the main focus, is not the main goal, but we focus on our money to provide for ourselves, knowing who we are in this process as we invest well. We invest our time, we invest our energy in the right opportunities, for the right outcomes to happen. We embrace the prosperity most meant for us, Goddess Hecate. For as you open the crossroads to wealth, prosperity, abundance, fertility. Next, we are giving an offering of patchouli incense to the goddess of luck herself, Goddess Astarte Astaroth, patchouli, and dragon's blood. Wow, this is a perfect combo. Goddess Astarte, goddess of wealth, prosperity, luck, and abundance, may you favor us. For fortune favors the bold, and I am the boldest. I take a hold of this wealth and this new reality, knowing all that is meant to come to me. In large sums, prosperous and abundant we are, those that seek their truths and wisdom, those that know who they are and are authentic and prosperous in their vision. For we must know who we are. We know who we are through the pursuit of wealth acquisition, wealth accumulation. For let us now begin. So this is really good. Meet the god. Oh wait. Shh. I just kind of exposed a little bit, but to just look at the book, to give a little bit of an overall and a brief on the book. So the first cure, because we're curing your illness today, guys. We're curing your poverty, your brokenness. We're curing any illusion, limitation, lack, doubt you ever thought you had is being cured. You're being cured of all your financial diseases that the elite have placed on you because they don't want you to even look at money. When was the first time you ever learned what money was, you guys? When was the first time that someone introduced money to you, where you didn't just look at it as another aspect of society that everyone frivolously spends, but someone actually said, like, this is power. You need to focus on this because it's important. Instead of just saying, money's evil. Money's the devil. Money, yeah, no, money is the devil. The devil created money. Now we know. Cool. Let's understand what it is. Start the purse to fatten. Second, control the expenditures, right? So stop spending frivolously. Learn how to spend, learn how to make money, and then stop spending frivolously. Then make thy gold multiply. Then multiply your gold. Okay, so this is I love this book, you guys. So this is the beginning of the book. And I think, okay, so the devil's teaching us. Oh, wait. The devil's teaching us economics today, boys. Today, kids. Okay, so yeah, let's go into let's What's up, General Mosquito? Glad to see you, brother. Okay, so we're getting into Richest Man in Babylon. This is the first page. Okay, making sure that my mic has changed. What's up, General Mosquito? Glad to see you, brother. Okay, cool. Ahead of you stretches your future like a road leading into the distance. Along that road are your ambitions. You wish to accomplish desires. You wish to gratify. To bring your ambitions and desires to fulfillment, you must be successful with money. Use the financial principles made clear in the pages which follow. Let them guide you away from the stringencies of a lean purse to that fuller, happier life as a full purse makes possible. So first, what is a lean purse? A lean purse is when you don't have money. It's just lean. They call them purses because they truly they had a purse. Wallets weren't invented yet. Like the law of gravity, they are universal and unchanging. May they prove for you, as they have proven to so many others, a sure key to a fat purse, larger bank balance, and gratifying financial progress. Low money is plentiful for those who understand the simple rule of its acquisition. Start thy purse to fattening. Control thy expenditure. Make thy gold multiply. Guard thy treasure from loss. Make thy dwelling a profitable investment. Ensure a future income. Increase thy ability to earn. And then, okay, just a little bit about the author. George Samuel Clausen was born in Louisiana, Missouri on November 7th, 1874. He attended the University of Nebraska, and it's good to know who writes the book. Like the fact that they have this is really good. And served in the United States Army during the Spanish-American War. Beginning a long career in publishing, he founded the Clausen Map Company of Denver, Colorado, and published the first road atlas of the United States and Canada. He published the atlas. You guys. I didn't know he was this beneficial. There's a lot of things being uncovered today. So in 1926, he issued the first of a famous series of pamphlets on thrift and financial success using parables set in ancient Babylon. So it's a book of parables. We're going to be learning through a story. This isn't just finance. It's actually a really fun, like, bedtime story, right? But we learn a lot from this story, as we always do. It's like the Bible. The Bible has a lot of good things in it, and it also has a lot of shit as well. But it's about taking from the things. But the Bible lately has been I've been learning a lot from reading the Bible. I haven't read the Bible in like other than this past year, maybe for like 5 years. And I'm now uncovering so much truth from having a mind that is open, from already going through these initiatory trials of hell to understand why the Bible even exists as a book of magic. The Bible at its core, right? At its core. So like having discernment and knowing what is fictitious and what is real. So using parables set in ancient Babylon to make each of his points. These were distributed in large quantities by banks and insurance companies and became familiar to millions. The most famous being the richest man in Babylon, the parable from which the present volume takes its title. These Babylonian parables have become a modern inspirational classic. Forward. Our prosperity as a nation depends upon the personal financial prosperity of each of us as individuals. This book deals with the personal success of each of us. Success means accomplishments as the results of our own effort and abilities. So your success relies on your ability, especially when you're starting business and understanding money. Because if you're gonna be lazy, then of course you can't wonder why you make no money. If you're lazy, don't even like wonder why money is not there. Success means accomplishment as a result of our own efforts and abilities. So your success depends on you. Life is a PvP game. Get with the program. Get with the game. Understand the game. Don't get mad. Don't get sad. Don't get sad at the game. It's a game, you guys. Proper preparation is the key to our success. You must prepare for what is to come. That is also a parable of the Bible. When the kings in the desert go to the prophetess Elise, something like that. And they, guys, again, I'm still reading the Bible. And they said, we don't have water. Where can we find water? She said, go dig your trenches. Prepare for the manifestation. In a sense, prepare for the manifestation. They're like, what? But it's not going to rain. And then they go dig the trenches and then it rains. So if you, after this lecture, go be lazy and do nothing with your life, then yeah, your life will amount to nothing. But maybe if you, after this, go take action and you prepare for your manifestation, then you know it will arrive because you prepared. It's like, but me preparing, does that arrive it? Yes. Yes, it actually does. How does one manifest a career in any endeavor or field? You master your skill. Whether it be copyright, whether it be sales, whether it be music, you have to master your skill. You have to get good. No, someone said, I remember hearing this, no one wants to hear your scales, right? Your scales, like when you're playing guitar, they only want to hear the perfection. They don't want to hear you practice. That's most of life. They want the perfection. They want you at your greatest, not when you're still practicing, right? That's just life. It's just life. But everything will bring you to the top. As you start, you will then, that's what creates the catalyst for your ascension. You just will continue to prosper. And others will see what you're doing. Others will see what you're doing and they'll lift you up. And that's the ascension process. That's as well, if you would like to book a consultation or if you wish for a mentor, I can also guide you in these things and help you to better understand them. So all that's down below. Proper preparation is the key to our success. Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts, right? So prosperous actions are from prosperous thoughts, prosperous thinking. Our thinking can be no wiser than our understanding. You must understand money. You must understand wisdom. You must understand prosperity and wealth in order to bring this into fruition. This book of cures for the lean purse has been termed a guide to financial understanding. That is indeed is its purpose, as my purpose is here today, and why I'm bringing this to you guys. I'm bringing you fire. This is fire, the financial guide, to offer those who are ambitious for financial success an insight which will aid them to acquire money, to keep money, and to make their surpluses earn more money. So in the page which follows, we are taken back to Babylon, the cradle in which was nurtured, the basic principles of finance, now recognized and used the world over. To new readers, the author is happy to extend the wish that its page may contain for them the same inspiration for growing bank accounts, greater financial success, your bank accounts growing, your finances, you're becoming more successful. You know them, you understand them. These are the droids this is the finances you're looking for. This is the finances you're looking for. Pages may contain for the same inspiration for growing bank accounts, greater financial successes, and the solution of difficult personal financial problems, so enthusiastically reported by readers from coast to coast. To the business executives who have distributed these tales in such generous quantities to friends, relatives, employees, and associates, the author takes this opportunity to express his gratitude. No endorsement could be higher than that of practical men who appreciate its teachings because they themselves have worked up to important success by applying the very principles. Guys, this book will make you money. This book today that we are about to read will make you money. So Babylon became the wealthiest city of the ancient world because its citizens were the richest people of their time. They appreciated the value of money, They practiced sound financial principles in acquiring money, practiced keeping and making their money earn more money, always constantly earning. My money's always earning for me. That's the elite. That's understanding finances. When you're sleeping, you should be making money in some way. They provide for themselves what we all desire, income for the future. We are creating generational wealth on this day. On this day, generational wealth is created. One second, you guys. Okay, so this, it looks like the book actually starts here. So this is actually where we will start historical sketch of Babylon. So give me one moment and I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some water and I'm gonna go use the restroom. So you guys go get some water, stay hydrated, get some tea. It's gonna be a dope day. See you guys soon. Okay, we back, you guys. Let's do this. Okay. Volume there. Okay, cool. Richest man in Babylon, we are continuing. I hope you guys are back with your water or your tea, whatever you guys got. Let's tune into the vision. So this is actually when everything is starting right now. For we have now manifested it and brought it into fruition. Even the foreword and the summary, wow, this is a really, it draws you in. It's a magical book. Let's empower our water again, you guys. Literally just it's on auto. Just imagine gold filling your water. Feel it, solidify it. Imagine money just pouring into your water. Imagine good things happening. Feel all of this. As we take a sip. Okay, so let's continue. In the pages of history, there lives no city more glamorous than Babylon. Its very name conjures visions of wealth and splendor. Its treasures of gold and jewels were fabulous. One naturally pictures such a wealthy city as located in a suitable setting of tropical luxury, surrounded by rich natural resources of forest and mines. Such was not the case. It was located beside the Euphrates River, in a flat, arid valley. It had no forest, no mines, not even stones for building. It was not even located upon a natural trade route. The rainfall was insufficient to raise crops. There was nothing. There was truly nothing, you guys. Nothing. And Babylon is an outstanding example of man's ability to achieve great objects using whatever means are at his disposal. All of the resources supporting this large city were man developed. All of its riches were man-made. Babylon possessed just two natural resources: a fertile soil and water. Water in the river. One second, you guys. Babylon possessed just... With one of the greatest engineering accomplishments of this or any other day, Babylonian engineers diverted the waters from the river by means of dams and immense irrigation canals. Far out across the arid valley went these canals to pour the life-giving waters over the fertile soil. This ranks among the first engineering feats known to history. Such abundant crops as were the rewards of this irrigation system, the world had never seen before. Fortunately, during its long existence, Babylon was ruled by successive lines of kings to whom conquest and plunder were but incidental. While it engaged in many wars, most of these were local or defense against ambitious conquerors from other countries who coveted the fabulous treasure of Babylon. The outstanding rulers of Babylon live in history because of their wisdom, enterprise, and justice. Babylon produced no strutting monarchs who sought to conquer the known world that all nations might pay homage to their egotism. As a city, Babylon existed no more. When those energizing human forces that built and maintained the city for thousands of years were withdrawn, it soon became a desert ruin. The site of the city is in Asia, about 600 miles east of the Suez Canal, such north of the Persian Gulf. The latitude is about 30 degrees above the equator, practically the same as that of Yuma. Yuma, Arizona. It possessed a climate similar to that of this American city, hot and dry. Today, this valley of Euphrates, once populous, irrigated farming district. Today, this valley of the Euphrates, once a populous, the words they use sometimes is like, it hits my mind weird. Populous, irrigated farming district is again a wind-swept, arid waste. Scant grass and desert shrubs strive for existence against the wind-blown sands. Gone are the fertile fields, the mammoth cities, and the long caravan of rich merchandise. Nomadic bandits of Arabs securing a scant living by tending small herds are the only inhabitants. Such it has been since about the beginning of the Christian era. Dotting this valley are earthen hills for centuries. They were considered by travelers to be nothing else. The attention of archaeologists were finally attracted to them because of broken pieces of pottery and brick, washed down by the occasional rainstorms. Expeditions financed by European and American museums were sent here to excavate and see what could be found. Picks and shovels soon proved these hills to be ancient cities. Cities, graves, they might have well be called. Babylon was one of these. Over it is for something like 20 centuries. The winds had scattered the desert dust. Built originally of bricks, all exposed walls and disintegrated and gone back to earth once more. Such is Babylon, the wealthy city, today a heap of dirt, so long abandoned that no living person even knew its name until it was discovered by carefully removing the refuse of centuries from the streets and the fallen wreckage of its noble temples and palaces. Many scientists considered the civilization of Babylon and other cities in this valley to be the oldest of which there is a defined record. Positive dates have been proved reaching back to 8,000 years. An interesting fact in this connection is the means used to determine these dates. Uncover in ruins of Babylon were descriptions of an eclipse of the sun. Modern astronomers readily computed the time when such an eclipse visible in Babylon occurred, and thus established a known relationship between their calendars and our own. In this way, we have proved 8,000 years ago the Sumerites who inhabited Babylon were living in walled cities. One can only what's that anime? Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. They were afraid of Titans. One can only conjure for how many centuries previous such cities had existed. Their inhabitants were not merely barbarians living within protecting walls. They were an educated and enlightened people, so far as written history goes. They were the first engineers. These are the first engineers, the first astronomers, the first mathematicians, the first financiers, the first people to have a written language. Wow, you guys, that's powerful. Mention has already been made of the irrigation systems which transformed the arid valley into an agricultural paradise. The remains of these canals can still be traced, although they are mostly filled with accumulated sand. Some of them were of such size that, when empty of water, a dozen horses could be ridden abreast along their bottoms. Inside, in size, they compare favorably with the largest canals in Colorado and Utah. In addition to irrigation of the valley lands, Babylonian engineers completed another project of similar magnitude. By means of an elaborated drainage system, they reclaimed an immense area of swamp land at the mouths of the Euphrates and Tigris rivers, and put this also under cultivation. Herodotus, the Greek traveler and historian, visited Babylon while it was in its prime, and has given us the only known descriptions by an outsider. His writing give a graphic description of the city and some of the unusual customs of its people. He mentions the remarkable fertility of the soil and the bountiful harvest of wheat and barley which they produced. The glory of Babylon has faded, but its wisdom has been preserved for us. For this we are in debt to their form of records, and in that distant day the use of paper had not been invented. Instead, they laboriously engraved their writings upon tablets of moist clay. When completed, these were baked and became hard tiles in size. They were about 6 by 8 inches and an inch in thickness. These clay tablets, as they are commonly called, were used much as we use modern forms of writing. Upon them were engraved legends, poetry, history, transcriptions of royal decrees, the law of the land, titles to property, promissory notes, which that's what money is now, just bank notes. But we promise this is money. No, it's not. Fucking lies. And even letters which were dispatched by messengers to distant cities. From these clay tablets, guys, be so grateful we have paper now. Be so grateful we have paper now. From these clay tablets, we are permitted an insight into the intimate personal affairs of the people. For example, one tablet, evidently from the records of a country storekeeper, relates that upon the given date of a certain named customer brought in a cow and exchanged it for 7 sacks of wheat. My cow's worth 7 sacks of wheat, yeah! 3 being delivered at the time and other 4 to wait the customer's pleasure. Wow, this is already showing us services, gifts and services. Safely buried in the wrecked cities, archaeologists have recovered entire libraries of these tablets, hundreds of thousands of them. One of the outstanding wonders of Babylon was the immense walls surrounding the city. The ancients ranked them with the Great Pyramid of Egypt as belonging to the 7 wonders of the world. Queen Semiramis is credited with having erected the first walls during the early history of the city. Modern excavators have been unable to find any trace of the original walls, nor is their exact height known. From mention made by early writers, it is established that they were about 50 to 60 feet faced on the outer side with burnt brick and further protected by a deep moat of water. The later and more famous walls were started about 600 years before the time of Christ by King Nabopolassar. Nabopolassar. By King Nabopolassar. Upon such gigantic scale did he plan the rebuilding. He did not live to see the work finished, which shows your legacy. What you guys are leaving behind, what you guys leave to this world, is very important. Gigantic scale. What you leave to generational wealth and the vision in which you have. Your kids, or if you build a business, they might not hold to the same standard that you wish, right? So by in some way giving people wealth, by leaving them something and then giving them a guiding vision, this is what allows people to rebuild, to build upon things such as this. My grandfather gave me generational wealth. He just so happened to do the right things that assured my success. Now, in that same way, I didn't have this foundational knowledge that I'm bringing to you guys today. I wasn't the best with that. So I had to build business. I had to become successful. In the same way, I'm grateful that I learned all of this stuff from going through immense difficulty and hardships. And that's why I want to teach you guys this, that you can go from 0 to 100,000. You can go from 0 to 1,000,000. You can go from 0 to 100. It truly doesn't matter who you are. It's what you do and the work that you put in. When I gained an inheritance, most people would be happy and I love all this money and I'm gonna go spend it, this and that. I was traumatized. On top of that, did not know what money was or the power that it had. Guys, look at Bitcoin. I've been telling you guys about Bitcoin for a long time. Bitcoin went up $15,000, $12,000, like $13,000 in about a week, 2 weeks. If you invested in Bitcoin $1,000 and it skyrockets, that increase, just by putting $1,000 in, you would have easily gained at least $5,000. And that's literally investing. And that's a part of the book that we will also be getting into. So just, this is what I mean, you guys. Like, life is a PvP IRL game. Those that invested in Bitcoin, those that invested in day trading, had the right day trade, did it correctly, they profited. Those that didn't, better, like, you got to understand the cycles of just like the cycles of reincarnation, the cycles of life and death. You have to understand the cycles of money, the cycle and flow, the tides of money, the tides of destiny are intertwined with as well money. So yeah, we're learning wealth creation methods right now, how to build an empire, how to build a business. Okay, so you didn't get to see the work finished. We back on the mic, you guys. Okay, so continuing. Let Let me 1 second, making sure the mic is good. Okay. So, continuing with what is next. So, Nebuchadnezzar. So King Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, he not lived to see this was left to his son, Nebuchadnezzar. Right? We were just talking about lineages and like even myself, I'll leave to my kid a fucking huge ass empire. Yo, my kid's gonna be living. But I did all the fucking work, dog. Like, okay, so his son Nebuchadnezzar, whose name is familiar in biblical history. So the height and length of these later walls staggered belief. So it is from his father's wealth he was able to create even greater, but it seems his father's vision. They reportedly, upon reliable authority, to have been about 160 feet high, the equivalent of the height of a modern 15-story office building. The total length is estimated as between 9 and 11 miles. So wide was the top that a 6-horse chariot could be driven around them. Of this tremendous structure, little now remains except portions of the foundation and the moat, in addition to the ravage of the elements. The Arabs completed the destruction by quarrying the brick of building for building purposes elsewhere. Against the walls of Babylon marched, in turn, the victorious armies of almost every conqueror of the age of wars of conquest. A host of kings laid siege to Babylon, but always in vain. Invading armies of the day were not to be considered highly. Historians speak of such units as 10,000 horsemen. That was reoccurring. Bobby Hemmit said 10,000 legion. So this is a legion. He has a legion of horsemen. Men horses. Okay. Historians speak of such units as 10,000 horsemen, 25,000 chariots, 1,200 regiments of foot soldiers with 1,000 men to the regiment. Often 2 or 3 years of preparation would be required to assemble war materials and deposit of food along the proposed line of march. The city of Babylon was organized like a modern city. There were streets and shops. Peddlers offered their wares through residential districts. Priests officiated in magnificent temples. Within the city was an inner enclosure for the royal palaces, the elite. The walls about this were said to have been higher than those of the city. Those about the city. That makes sense. We don't want to be with the peasants. Like, the Babylonians were skilled in the arts. These included sculptures, painting, weaving, gold working, and the manufacture of metal weapons and agriculture implements. Their jewels, as I say that, I saw a butterfly outside again. Their jewelers created most artistic jewelry. Many samples have been recovered from the graves of its wealthy citizens and are now on exhibit in the leading museums of the world. take a sip of water really fast. At a very early period, when the rest of the world was still hacking at trees with stone-headed axes or hunting and fighting with flint-pointed spears and arrows, the Babylonians were using axes, spears, and arrows with metal heads. The Babylonians were clever financiers and traders. Day trading, you guys, go look it up. So forex. So far as we know, they were the original inventors of money as means of exchange of promissory notes, right? Like look at the dollar. Pull out a dollar right now. I actually have a 5 in front of me. Pull out a dollar and look at it, and there's it. I forget what part exactly. Oh, in God we trust. So first off, what God are you trusting? And this is a promissory note. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private, all debts. This is a debt. This is actually a debt. Money is a debt. You are buying debt. When they give you money, they're giving you slave dollars. They're giving you promissory notes. So it's actually not money. Just like the Babylonians created money. They said they created it. They're printing it. They're a mint. You are not a mint. You can't print money, so you must make money by earning it or taking it in some way, but by creating a skill, having a trade that is honorable and presentable. So continuing. Okay, promissory notes and written titles to property. Babylon was never entered by hostile armies until about 540 years before the birth of Christ. And they always use that as a time measure. Oh, before Christ. It's like, why BC? Like, this one dude has a whole fucking aeon to him. Jolly good show. Even then, the walls were not captured. The story of the fall of Babylon is most unusual. Cyrus, one of the great conquerors of that period, intended to attack the city and hoped to take its impregnable walls. Advisors of Nabonidus, Nabonidus, the king of Babylon, persuaded him to go forth to meet Cyrus and give him battle without waiting for the city to be besieged. In the succeeding defeat, the Babylonian army, it fled away from the city. Cyrus thereupon entered the open gates and took possession without resistance. Thereafter, the power and prestige of the city gradually waned until, in the course of a few hundred years, it was eventually abandoned, deserted, left for the winds and storms, to level once again to the desert earth from which its grandeur had originally been built. Babylon had fallen, never to rise again, but to its civilization owes much. The eons of time have crumbled to dust, the proud walls of its temples, but the wisdom of Babylon endures. The wisdom, that is what matters. Money is the medium by which earthly success is measured. Money makes possible the enjoyment of the best the earth affords. Money is plentiful for those who understand the simple laws which govern its acquisition. Money, oh shit, you keep saying money. Yeah, guys, I'm just reading it. Money is governed today by the same laws which controlled it when prosperous men thronged the streets of Babylon 6,000 years ago. 6,000. That sounds like the Millennium Puzzle. It's like, oh, Yugi, it's been 6,000 years since the Millennium Puzzle has been opened, and no one can open. So now we're gonna be, in a sense, be getting into the actual story. To be honest, you guys, they actually, if you go buy a modern book of this, they don't have that whole prelude. I'm really grateful for that, because that actually ties in a lot of, like, I'm understanding so much from just that prelude. And I just want to say, like, wow, like that, I'm grateful for that. Thank you. So, before we get into the prelude, let's actually get back into talking a little bit about the occult and Brother Panic. I mean, before we get into the first chapter. So let's go watch the Brother Panic video. You guys, give me just a second. Switch the audio. Okay, cool. Hey, we back. What's up, you guys? So, give me 1 second. Make sure everything's good. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna be actually getting into a Brother Panic video that I had on my channel originally. Hey, what's up, Kijana? Or is Kijana right? Like I don't think I actually asked you the proper enunciation, but Kijana. What's up, Payne? What's up, brother? Hey, glad to see you here. We so out of all days, I didn't know he didn't transition today, but I didn't know Brother Panic transitioned, and it was just brought to my awareness last night when I was talking to a friend, and that's what spawned today's live stream. So glad to see you, brother. I know you know who Brother Panic is, so the energy's probably led you here. So let's window. That one. Okay. 1 second, you guys. Okay, cool. So, okay, if we to point your direction over here, you guys, to the YouTubes. Let's put me over here. Yeah, I want to be over here. I like this more. It's better. Okay, so you just watched me move a shifted side. Okay, this is fun. So we did the Bobby Hemmit on the power of the Goetia. Now I literally see this like steps. So we have the Lucifer video that had the XXX Tentacion song. Lucifer told me to, in a sense, make my channel. I gave that tribute video to him 5 years ago when I started working with him. Bobby, and now this past year I finished my initiations, becoming a father of hell myself, becoming a Lucifer, and going about that literal, the initiation, the trials, understanding the Cliff-Oth, working with the demonic gatekeepers, the demons. And Bobby Hemmit and Brother Panic were both inspirational speakers, leaders, when it came to the occult, that actually knew what the fuck they were doing. Especially when working with Baphomet and as well Satan. So let's get into Brother Panic's video, teaching us how to become a father of hell ourselves. And the video, out of all things, you guys, is 444. Leave a 444 in the chat if you guys want to tap into these energies even further. If you guys want to tap into these energies even further, the fact that we just saw that, that's very powerful. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing the video. I'm gonna light some incense to Brother Panic as I light the video. I'm gonna light some incense to Brother Panic as I play the video. I was thinking of two thoughts at once.
All right. And one more question, if y'all mind. This is a reality. Is it true that we are Lucifer and his 200 fallen angels?
Absolutely, because what Lucifer represents, Lucifer is the light bearer. The light is your soul. The body is bearing your soul. The body, humanity, is Lucifer. Simple as that. These, as we were talking about earlier, Lucifer, Satan, the fall, Baphomet, the dark side, all of these negative polarity, positive polarity, all of these are different ways to explain how you were in heaven as the ship. You were in Zamunda. The royal penis is clean. And your ass went to Queens, to Earth, to find answer. Let them have our priestly rules. And your version, just like Eddie Murphy had to work at McDonald's, had a little barbershop, there's a big rat in my house, got a milkshake on him. And how he was, all of those things are represented as evil or the devil, as holy, as blah, blah, blah. But when they give you the concept of the devil, they're trying to explain what the humanity is. Lowly, evil, greedy, gluttonous, sloth, envy. All of these things are what humans do. I don't give a fuck how nice you are. You're still going to be envious, greedy, sloth. It's built into our system to be envious. That's why we watch MTV Cribs. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. So this is what the energy of Lucifer is. Actual people, no such a thing. This is trying to explain, because you need to know exactly where you are before you can go anywhere. How do you get to my house? You don't know where the fuck you are. So you go to Panic, how do I get to your house? All right, where you live at? I don't know. Then I'm going to tell you to get the fuck over here. So if you are Lucifer, then you know your destination is the Christ energy or your father's business. So you're in negative polarity, the dark side. I am Lucifer, I am the devil, now I am Christ. Because I at least know who the fuck I am and where I'm going. If you don't even know you Lucifer, you haven't even started your project yet.
Right.
So all these things, I ain't the devil. The devil ain't got nothing to do with me. I feel sorry for them because they don't even know where they at. They think they the light workers. So all these people come as the light workers, you're missing a vital step. The vital step is to step into the darkness and understand Lucifer to actually become the light. So you're working the light. All you're doing is admiring. I'm the microwave worker. Why? Because I plugged it in. Heat it up. Cook some shit. So you are Lucifer. We are that, but that is trying to symbolically tell you of your energy as a human. And the smart human is actually Lucifer.
That's right.
The smart human is actually Lucifer, the light. And the smart human only represents the person who knows he's a fucking human and humanity ain't shit. That's when you become the king of humanity, when I know it ain't shit. Humanity, you're the father of hell. I'm the father of hell because I know how to master my humanity. And now, you niggas can have that shit. You can have Lucifer tempts you because that's saying humanity is saying you can have all the riches of the world. And as a conscious person, no, I'm about my father's business. Who's your father? Your subconscious mind. Because your mind is the only thing that's you. And if your mind is the only thing that's you, and your mind represents Christ or Jesus or Horus on earth, then who's your father? Osiris, the god. I'm about my father's business, your subconscious mind. That's all it is. We have to take these mystical, outside of ourselves concept that you learn from church and start applying it to your human body, to your human thinking system, to your mind. That's what every goddamn mythology is talking about. All we're talking about is mythology. Even the devil falling to earth is nothing more than mythology. It's a mythology because it never happened, and there are stories over and over about this fall.
Correct. All right. All right, brother. Appreciate it.
Guys, that was powerful. Thank you, Brother Panic, for leaving that wisdom, leaving that gnosis. That is the key right there. So many people will, and as I'm saying that, like I look over to my right and I see fucking Trippy Red fucking running his mouth with 171607, whatever the fuck that stupid bullshit music is. But thank you, Brother Panic, for truly leaving us a key and helping us to understand that truly it's not, people think it's some miraculous thing. I'm Lucifer. They think it's some miraculous thing that it's like, no, yeah, no one else can be Lucifer. I'm the old da. It's like, no, it's like we are all Lucifer in a sense. Lucifer is a collect consciousness. He is a consciousness that once a individual chooses to embody, they are emanating the Luciferic light and they're spreading this to other individuals that also have, maintain, understand, are connected to that same Luciferic frequency, that same energy of Lucifer, of the Baphomet, of Satan. We could say the infernal energies of hell. A lot of us are from hell. We have incarnated as watchers into this reality, into this game. And the more that we can understand that we are that Lucifer, we are that watcher that has chosen to incarnate and create our reality, that is when we are becoming the father of hell. I wouldn't have known that myself if I didn't see this video. This video was so impactful to me at the beginning of my journey that's why I put so much time, I put so much effort into it. I was even reflecting on my graphic design on point. 5 years ago, my graphic design on point, only got better. But yeah, even like I made sure to calculate and narrate each aspect in each video. Wow, like Satan heavily empowered me in making this content as well, because that's what that satanic current is. That's what the energies of Satan are. Self-mastery, evolution, growth, to master the darkness of yourself. And once you master the darkness of yourself, of your cells, you're mastering the darkness of humanity. It's not hard to see that most people are broke because they make the wrong decisions. It's not hard to see that everybody's traumatized. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. School is a fucking illusion and lie. Your boss has probably more ego than you, is probably more insecure than you, but then some people go home, man, my boss said this today, man, my boss, like, who fucking care? Your boss, you care about the goat herder? You care about the fucking person that does not matter? And this is why, by understanding that we are Satan, we are Lucifer, we are Baphomet, we are the energies of the infernal divine, this is when we're stepping into our power and our purpose to embrace our victories. Because you're not meant to be a slave. You're, especially as a witch, especially as a cosmic elite, you're not meant to be poor. You're not meant to be broke. You're not meant to die unhealed, that miracles are happening every day, and that as long as you choose to believe in your miracles, as long as you choose to believe in yourself and have faith, this is what's going to bring you to the next stage of your evolution, to your progress, to your development. And that's truly what it is to work with the energies of these beings. This was someone, I respected this person because they brought forward this gnosis in a very respectful way, a very funny way, a very pleasant way. So thank you, Brother Panic, for all that you did. Thank you for all that you left us. This dude transitioned, you guys. He already transitioned. And so tap into those energies. He would have been someone, hey, work with me. Work with Bobby Hemmit's energy. Work with Brother Panic. They're literally as well channeling. The energies are here. This is necromancy, or what people call necromancy, right? For me, I'm someone that I've had a near death. I've died. It's really not that hard to talk to the dead. I just look to my right. He's just right there. He's sitting on the couch with me. That's how I perceive necromancy. That's how I perceive death. I read a book of Friedrich Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche is sitting next to me. That's actually what Thoth would also teach you. Tahuti would, from working with Thoth, we understand that books are a interdimensional portal to the past, and that as we read a book of someone that has passed, someone that has transitioned, as we watch a video, we're able to connect with them in between space and time. In between it, we're cutting through space and time. The fact that we can listen to Jimi Hendrix, a recording of Jimi Hendrix when he or Aunt Maybell, the one who literally Jimi Hendrix wouldn't be Jimi Hendrix without Aunt Maybell, but we wouldn't be able to, or any artist, we wouldn't have been able to listen to them if someone didn't leave that book, that song, that this is what the true will is, you guys. It's to leave your great work to this world. That's what the magnum opus is. We're all, and as I said that, a butterfly just flew by the window. That was actually a pretty huge butterfly. Just flew by the window. It actually curved around me. It went over there. These are the ancestors. That was probably Brother Panic. That butterfly, that's the butterfly to me, I know you guys can't see it, but that's a confirmation that what you are saying is true. That when you start to perceive reality in this way, this is the occult nature of reality. Yes, the dead are there and we can talk to them. Yes, deities exist. Baphomet, nigga. Baphomet exists. And when you work with these beings, you start to evolve. You start to grow. You start to become a greater version of yourself. That's what channeling is. A rapper, right? I rap a lot. Actually, I was rapping for 3 hours before this. I think I've been on for an hour or two almost. I've been talking for 5 hours today, in a sense. And I'll probably talk for 5 hours tomorrow too. Every day's I just love what I do. I love what I do. And but yeah, just a rapper, when they rap, I'm not doing anything different when I rap than what I'm doing right here. When I rap repeatedly over a song, I think I made solid maybe 10 songs. Yeah, maybe 10 songs today, fully edited, and I'll actually be releasing a few of my works today. So look forward to my music, you guys. It will be on. You can buy it online as well. And it's the same thing. It's it's just channeling. You channel how you feel. You channel what you feel what you want to say, what you feel you need to say. I don't speak unless it has impact. I don't speak unless it matters. Truly. And it's in this way that a rapper is also embracing his true will by just saying words on a beat, and then he downloads the beat, the song, the voice. You now have this MP3. You've created something, a digital format that you can also sell. You write words on a book, and you write words and you create a book. This is monetizing your wisdom. This is following your path. You create a tarot service, and then you put yourself out there. You put videos out there, and then you magnetize people that want the tarot. This is wealth creation. This is how you master yourself. If you love to do tarot every day, why wouldn't you make a YouTube channel? Why wouldn't you put your services out there? And with that, you guys, I also do Fate and Destiny tarot card readings, so just putting myself out there. If anyone needs a Fate and Destiny reading or a general reading. Okay, so that was a powerful video, you guys. I'm going to read what Baphomet says right here. Start viewing yourself as the god of your universe. Instead of living your life trying to please an eternal God that you don't even know, create your own meaning. Create your own meaning of life, for you will never truly find it anywhere else. You must create it. And I want to say that I definitely meditated for years, a good few years, saying, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? What is my O'Shea, your purpose is to be you. Be you. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? I love music. I love inspiring people. I love teaching. I love motivating. I love talking about the occult. I love talking about the occult. I could talk about the occult for 8, 12 hours, 24 hours straight. This is what I love. Just like Brother Panic. Brother Panic would do lectures for 6 hours. I respected him. He was the only one I saw actually do a lecture for like 6 hours, 8. Bobby Hemmit too. Bobby Hemmit too. Oh, these are my boys. These are my boys. The Dogons. The Dogons. The cosmic elite. When I talk about the cosmic elite, I'm literally talking about Bobby Hemmit. That is from Bobby Hemmit. He was the first to spark that gnosis of the coming of the cosmic elite. We are the elite that Bobby Hemmit talked about. When I do tarot card readings talking about the cosmic elite, and then you guys come here, and then I'm teaching you, hey guys, this is how we make $1 million. Hey guys, this is how we make money. Hey guys, this is how we heal. Hey guys, this is how we work with demons, nigga. This is how we work with Satan, Baphomet. This is how we grow. This is how we evolve. This is how we ascend. This is how we become our greatest versions. From speaking it into existence, talking about it. I didn't know the live stream would go this way. And as I said that, butterfly again. Ancestors are with you guys. The ancestors are here. Bobby Hemmit is here. Brother Panic, their essence of ascension and evolution are here. They're also guiding this a little bit. Because I'm someone that's very close to Satan. Right? Satan is well, let's look at the word Satan. Satan comes from the word Satanama. As I said that, I'm still seeing the butterfly. It just keeps going around. Satanama is the Sanskrit word that means eternal truths, life, death, and rebirth. It is only from our eternal truths do we die to our old self and we are reborn. So as we die to our old selves, as we die to who we once were, this is what allows us to evolve. We have to die to the poverty to become rich. We have to die to, I need a degree. I need a degree. You don't need a fucking degree. You don't need anybody to tell you to do anything. When it came to the occult, I was definitely very weary. Am I a occult teacher? Am I okay to be an occult teacher? No, just be a teacher. Just teach. Do what you love. Because there's teachers saying that there's teachers being all egotistical, not actually doing the work. And by all means, they get to live life. So if you feel that you are an occult lecturer, teacher, artist, magician, professional tarot reader, you do not need anybody to tell you you are a professional. You will determine it. You will know once you've worked on that skill, once you've worked on that ability. And it comes from within. It comes from within. For myself, I just so happen to be a tarot card reader. I actually didn't know I was a tarot card reader. I picked up tarot. I'm 28 now, you guys. For those of you that want to know my age. Women keep asking me my age, and I'm like, dudes don't care about that shit. Like, but women keep asking me my age. I think they're trying to date, honestly. But so, tarot cards. I never knew that this was my sole path. I'm an occult teacher. I'm an occult lecturer. But the tarot cards is what I'm, like, literally. I'm just so gifted. Like, I've studied them all the time. Yes, I incorporate my knowledge in what I know. But every time I pull a card, it's just the universe. It's just fate. It's just destiny. That's why I put the Yu-Gi-Oh quote. Believe in the cards. Believe in the heart of the cards. You have to believe in the heart of the cards. Ask why you can. Thank you for that, Super G. Super G says, why can I manifest my desires? Why? That's when you start to ask yourself why questions. I learned that as well from Mark Houghton, a famous manifestation coach. Well, he's famous. Yeah, he's pretty good on YouTube. I love his content. Guys, go check him out. He really teaches you as well how to manifest in a very similar way in which I'm talking about. He's a Dogon. He's a Dogon, really good channeler. Talks about quantum physics, but he says ask formations in that same way. Do ask formations. Ask yourself, why can I manifest? And then to also add on to what Super G was saying, a video that I have coming soon. I don't know the title for this video, but it just spawned in my mind. But it was this concept when I ask myself things like, how do I make money? Why am I making money? Originally, so I guess people will ask themselves like questions and they don't get the answer immediately. They don't get the answer immediately. Like I guess there's lag time or just they don't hear anything. That's because what I understand now is if there's a lag when you ask yourself questions, you're just not channeling. Hey, we back. Okay, so I got the mic again. Hello. I wasn't sure how it was actually sounding for you guys earlier, so if you can, let me know how it does sound. Oh, here's an I am that just appeared on my phone a little bit ago. I always like looking into these. Every weakness I think I have is an angel whispering, grow. That's powerful, you guys. That just appeared on my phone. Every weakness I think I have is an angel whispering, grow. So if you think you are weak, then you just need to grow in that industry, that endeavor. Like I remember when I wasn't good at speaking or rapping, right? And now I try to actually erase that from my mind, right? I was always good at it. But when you can replace, like, I'm not good at speaking, but rather start to say, my speech is impeccable. I'm so sorry. My speech is impeccable. I'm always getting better at talking. Isn't it so wonderful how amazing I am as a speaker? Start to tell yourself these things, and you'll actually start to notice your reality starts to shift almost overnight, because you actually start to take your speech seriously. You start to take your words seriously. Your word is your wand. Your word is your wand, and that's actually what as well as Florence Scovelshire, I believe Yeshua, Jesus, the Christ, said that in some way. But in Florence Scovelshire's work, I've been heavily researching her work lately. She is so gifted when it comes to affirmations and writing them for people. That's another as well another dead person I work with. Hey, what's up, Florence? oh, nothing much. Right? So yeah, we're in this way we learn from the dead. The dead always want to teach us. In their own way, they are their own deities. And by respecting them and respecting their presence and knowing that they're there, I remember even I picked up a book on Zig Ziglar. Really, guys, really good salesman, really good motivator, he really inspires individuals, helps them to understand the feeling of success. He has this goals program book that I've been reading lately. As I picked up the book, oh, he said something in my mind. I picked up the book and he like just he answered before even I needed to read the book. He just answered my question. The book is just an intermediary in between people, or the book is an intermediary. It's an exchange. It's something someone left behind, that as you are reading a hieroglyph of Horus, of Thoth, you are in that same way, you're invoking the energies. The hieroglyph doesn't matter. Thoth is still there. It doesn't matter if you chisel it, write it, this or that. But because they solidified it, because they put those etchings and those works, those hieroglyphs on the walls, we now get to bask in those energies. We get to invoke them through that imagery, and that's why it's so powerful. That's as well, the occult is all about the subconscious mind's symbols and how they affect the subconscious mind. That's why when you look at a sigil, the imagery to your conscious mind is like, okay, what the fuck is this, nigga? Like, what the fuck is this? But then you actually like take a step back and you look at the even deeper aspect of what a sigil does. It awakens, it illuminates your mind. It illuminates the flower of life in your mind. That just as you are looking at the flower of life, and it is literally it is being activated. It is being awakened within you as you are staring at the flower of life. Let's actually bring up let's bring up some hieroglyphs and as well the flower of life. And I like the fact that that I can just do this. I didn't mean to go to YouTube. So let's see what comes up. I love just playing the game of what comes up. Okay, we can already see a hawk. So Horus. Yeah, again, we have hawk. We have Horus again. So Horus is shining his beautiful bright light upon us on this day. I'm actually being called to show you guys this. I actually have it on my phone. I went to my friend friend Langford's house. That's another brother. You've seen the 11/11 last year on 11/11. I did a podcast with him, and we recorded that powerful podcast. He was telling me like, bro, I rewatched the podcast. Like, damn, like everything we were saying was so. I was like, I feel you, dog. I feel you. So he was the one that invited me to Thanksgiving at his mom's house. And for myself, my mom does like, I love my mom, but she thinks I'm the devil, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's just on her own thing. She's very Christian. I'm into the occult. We're still understanding our connection, right? I'm here to teach her. I know that. Like, I know I'm here to teach her. She's a very young soul. I'm grateful for my mom giving birth to me. But yeah, I went to I didn't get an invite to that, but I went to my my friend Langford's house, which it was very synchronistic because the source aligned it. That is my soul family. He's a soul, like truly a brother. And I'm grateful for all that that's my mentor. That's a mentor. And he never said like, oh, I'm your mentor, I was sent by the gods and this. No. He just, one day we met at Reiki class. We both went to a shamanic Reiki class together. My friend Nico was like, hey, you should know Langford, like, here, like, and he introduced us. And then Langford said something at the Reiki circle that caught my interest so much. Not that many people really pique my interest with conversations. But he caught, like, well, you know what I mean? Like, usually, like, when you don't have someone that vibes with you on this level, right? It's hard. It's not always the most connect. Yeah, just like not many people stimulate me mentally. Let's go with that, mentally. That's why I also, oh my gosh, like, women's beauty, I love so much, you guys. But a woman's mind, like a beautiful, a woman that is just like intelligent is the most beautiful thing. I mean, not intelligent, but a woman that is just fully authentic and flowing in herself. That is the most beautiful thing. And so, yeah. So we were just like vibing, and oh, he's talking about Ganesh. He's telling me like a story about Ganesh. Like, oh, you know Ganesh? I was like, you know Ganesh. That's my boy. I was like, that's my boy right there. You know. And then he's like, yeah, Shiva. And then he started saying Kali, and I was like, oh, we know all the same. We're like, the deity is literally like connected us. And then I told him I wanted to be a UFC world champion. Now it's not I want to, I am. Like, I'm going to be. I'm gonna be. Maybe not the next, but at some point. And he actually started training me in, so like, I went through the hardest training for specifically 6 months. And then after that, I it didn't die out. My car actually broke and I was going through the abyss. And then I couldn't go to training, but I was still training every day. And that was literally my main goal and aim, you guys. Other than the occult, it was to just talk about the occult all the time and train MMA. Talk about the occult, train MMA, and music. And he's in one of my bands, or we're in a band together, like a shamanic band of sorts, you could say. And that's been progressing a lot too. That's a mentor brought to me along the path as well. And you never know the people you'll meet, you guys. And I just want to say, another brother I'm truly grateful for. Thank you, Langford, for all you've done, truly. Because when you look back, like, you're going through so much yourself. You're going through the abyss. I was going through the abyss, and it's like my mind was literally fucking with me all the time. You don't know who cares about you. You don't know who's there for you. You honestly, when you're going through the abyss, as much as you might fight and be like, I know what's happening and I'm going this way and I know no, you fucking don't. No, you don't. Because you are in the abyss and you don't know what you're going through. And if you feel alone, you feel alone. You're going through trauma. All these things are literally cracking down on you like dark matter until you look at yourself. And that's why my phone broke literally like the month I entered into the abyss. My car broke, and that was actually, I was doing deliveries, which is good. I hated this fucking, I hated the delivery service. The dude underpaid me. It was all like under the table, this and that. But like, Asmodee would channel through that boss, and he would tell me things at times. So I knew I was meant to be there. But then when my car broke, I couldn't work for there. So then I literally, in a sense, and this is like the trials that we all go through, you guys, like why I want to teach you money and understanding money is because, like, if I just made money, I could have just bought a new car. But back then I was like going through so much spiritually. I wasn't thinking of credit. I wasn't thinking of liberating myself by building a different form of business other than my occult channel. And this is why I recommend you guys do these things. Save up before you go through the abyss as well. Like, build business, and then when you go through it, you at least have some form of comfort if you care about comfort. I'm grateful everything has destroyed me in my life. Like, everything that ever pushed me down made me the successful being in which I am today. I'll never stop. I can never fail because I will never quit. I will never fail because I will never quit. That is my mantra. I will never fail because I will never quit. And those are things I tell myself, no matter how hard it gets, how dark it gets. Because just because you make it out of the abyss, just because you're Lucifer, just because you get to Thamael, just because you work with demons, That doesn't mean your life's gonna, oh, the demons give me money all the time and life is, no. It's actually the opposite. The demons destroy all the illusions. Yes, you get money, but what are you doing with the money? Yes, you got the love of your life. You were able to magnetize to her or a lover, a woman, but what are you doing with that relationship? You've manifested everything that you want, but what are you doing with it? That's now the next phase. That's what you need to understand is, why is all of this happening? Where is it leading me? Where am I going? Who am I becoming? And the more you ask yourself, or why is this happening? Why am I being led here? Why am I becoming this being? Why did this happen today? This stream, just how it cosmically aligned with itself, just as it was meant to be. It all happened just as it was meant. I didn't have the original title of the Bobby Hemmit and Brother Panic, but as we discovered and uncovered that was something that we needed to talk about, to bring forward. Like, wow, Brother Panic transitioned. Like, let's do the best we can to aid his transition in knowing that his students are in good hands. That we're all evolving and we're actually taking what he taught us, Brother Panic, Bobby Hemmit, and we're expanding on it. We're not just going back and watching all their videos, which I'll do, and I'll probably start making videos on their videos to expand off, you know, what I think, or as well maybe channel them. I might make a whole video on channeling for them, and that's what we do in the occult, you guys. We don't know what the fuck any of this is. We don't know where we're going. I didn't know who Belial was. And then I go on YouTube one day, and then Indigo Priestess, shout out to Indigo Priestess, she's just talking about King Belial, and I was like, oh, I'm working with the Goetia, okay, I'm working with King Paimon and Lucifer. It's like, and then you draw the Belial sigil, and you're like, okay, this kind of freaks me out. Wow, there's a lot of power and energy to this. I don't like Belial. Like, I like King Paimon. King Paimon's more loving, he's nice, and then Belial's like, you like, it just cuts through the matrix, just like, no, you need to evolve, you need to do this, like, you need to become a vampire, O'Shea. What the fuck are you saying? I don't want to become a vampire. What? And then you understand, oh, I need to alchemically transmute my physis, my energetic structure, so that I can survive in the dark matter realms with Satan, Belial, and the other beings. I am merely just awakening myself back to what I was. Yes, O'Shea. Oh, this makes so much sense. Oh, so so when Aleister Crowley talks about uncovering the daemon, he and walking the path of the true will and fulfilling your magnum opus and Thelema, in a sense, he's just saying, meditate, go within yourself, uncover and strip away all the illusions so that you know that you are an incarnated watcher. Yes, O'Shea. Oh, that makes so much sense. So it's like, it's not all that like demons and antichrist and devils and apocalypse. It's like, well, now I'm just choosing to do serpent-headed possession at the moment. It's like, it is about those things, but it's also about being grounded in the reality of what you are doing as you are opening or awakening these apocalyptic gates, such as the gate of Belial, such as the gate of Azazel, such as the gate of Satan, right? And so it's not a melodramatic psychobabble all going on in your mind. No, instead, actually, like, even right now, I'm talking to Belial. I'm showing you guys channeling. I'm not just tranced out only Belial. I'm interacting with him as I'm interacting with myself. He's interacting with me as I'm interacting with him. This is also when you go into ritual and you get good at this. Like, I couldn't do this on camera. Like, I couldn't do this on mic originally, but then you just get good at channeling and the beings are always there. If anyone wants to ask Belial a question as well, you guys, feel free to ask Belial a question. I will be doing tarot in just a little bit as well. Belial video up on the Patreon after this live stream. I will be leaving this live stream as well out in the open for everyone else who wishes to partake in Brother Panic's transition. So I'm leaving this up as a tribute to Brother Panic. Despite the sensitive information and everything I talked about, I think that this is for the collective and as well the community. And other than so on, we're gonna be getting back into Richest Man in Babylon in just a minute. But also check out the Patreon, you guys. The Patreon has a psychic and magic and psychic development school if you want to get good at these abilities, like to channel, to do mediumship, tarot. Like there's gonna be a lot of, I have a lot to upload, and as well a lot of articles that I've already typed out. So that's a lot's gonna be on before the end of the month, but I'm uploading things daily now. And then the fourth tier, Fate and Destiny, Source Alignment, Soul Attunement, at the end of every month, you guys. It costs like a dinner. It's like $50. That's like nothing. It costs like a dinner. You get literally empowered for your soul's alignment and growth. If you felt that this was prosperous in any way, know that like this wisdom, that empowerment, you guys, powerful. Been doing it for a year and a half, solidified the structure and the foundation myself. You get the same empowerments I give myself. My daemon is with you, guiding you through the dark matter realms so that you can better understand it. It's removing all obstacles. This ritual will only be around for I don't know how long, but I'm gonna cap it at a certain amount of people, max like 200 people, 300 people or something. Then I'm gonna just take it down. But I'm still gonna have the Patreon, but just the ritual will only be for the people that as you guys have funded me, I fund you. So I'm bringing you into the inner circle through the Patreon. That's where I teach in-depth gnosis. And we're gonna start doing live streams just for the Patreon patrons for the 4th and 5th tier. 5th tier, Coven of the Sacred Torch, resurrecting the sacred flames of Hecate and magic. And that's something that Hecate and as well Belial brought forward, or that had me to channel, went into the Cliffoth, the Hell Realms, the 22 Tunnels of Set. I just finished my initiation this year. Now I'm guiding people through the Patreon, and that's truly my job. Like that's like my businesses are pretty much I'm almost fully automated them, and I'm really grateful about that. But my main job is to build a coven and a occult order. But it's a source order, so it's not like the elites and shit. But yeah, so anyway, going back to the hieroglyphics, you guys, I wanted to show you this one. So when I went to my friend's dinner at my friend's house, at his mom's house for Thanksgiving, out of all things was written on the wall, or out of all things, they had a picture from Egypt, like a papyrus from Egypt. Of this, I mean, I don't think it's like the original. I don't know, but I don't think it's. But this was the papyrus that I actually. Wait. No, or wait. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's I keep clicking that on accident. It's this one. It was this one. They had this, so we were literally eating dinner under this photo. Like this was just in the background, and it looked a lot different. This is actually a lot more intricate, but it was very similar to this one. And it was, I literally go to my friend's house, like, Langford, why is that there? He's like, oh, great, or like Aunt Sherma gave it to us or something. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, it's from Egypt. I was like, wait, what? And I was talking to Langford's mom. I was like, this is so random, you guys. I was like, this is random. But yeah, King Tut and his beautiful wife. So yeah, so going back to hieroglyphs. So we were actually going to talk about hieroglyphs as well. So hey, Magical Magician. Hey, what's up, brother? Glad to see you. Hey, we got the squad. So yeah, if you guys are here, let me know what's up. Like I'm glad to see who's, tuning in. This is some dope gnosis being brought forward, and I'm grateful for today. Ashay Mentor. Hey, what's up, brother? Glad to see you too. Sorry I'm late. Hey, I don't know why people say it's okay, bro. You live in life. You making money. You get in the bag. You with your girl, like you doing you. That's all that matters, brother. Um and then Super G says, "How did I become one?" Oh, wait. So he's asking himself, or he's saying this as an ask formation. How did I become one that hangs with billionaires and millionaires in 2024? My mind literally went to astrology. Astrology. You learn. So I actually want to answer that because that's actually something that's been on my mind as well. You guys are so powerful. The beings that are here today are so powerful. If only you knew your power. I mean, Super G knows his power. Magical Magician knows his power. I know they know their power. But if those of you that are new or that are tuning in knew your power, you would not live life the same. So, but the way that you do that is through astrology and numerology, Super G. The elite love the occult, but do not understand it. The people that make money 24/7 all day long love money. They love the occult, but they don't understand the occult. They might understand money, but they don't understand these higher sciences that we do, because we actually incarnated to spread awareness on these sciences, to embrace these sciences ourselves. And if you guys look at actually like a good representation, GG33. Let's look at him as an I mean, he's an occultist. I don't know if he'd say that, but he's a numerologist. And also, you guys, I do numerology readings. That's been one of my professions as well. I've been a numerologist for about 3 years. There's a lot of things that I'm good at that I just don't have a service or really talk about. Such as rap consultations. I literally do consultations for rap on one of my music channels, and I actually want to meet with more occult rappers, with more occult artists. So yeah, just if you're an occult artist, hit me up for consultation. There's a lot I can do for you. So I already had a few lately. Actually, King Paymon's been leading people to me, and that's really cool. Because I like helping people to evolve that are at the upper echelon. Like, they already have money, they already have foundation. They're like, magic, nigga. How do I learn magic? It's like, yeah, okay, this is it. Your mind, imagination, this and that. And then if someone has like 20K in their bank, and you tell them, imagine your bank account growing, literally the next day the bank account grows. They're almost like, how did that? What, I was stuck at 20K and then now I manifested this amount or that. Yeah, it's you use your mind's force, your will, as Bobby Hemmit was saying in the video earlier we saw today. You use your will to manifest. So if your bank account's like, nigga, I'm broke, I only got 20K, then literally will it into existence. Imagine you have $100,000. Imagine you have $1 million. Feel it to be real. And then after all that, so then some people are like, what, that I've tried that doesn't, I mean, when you talk to me, it will definitely work after. I can give you techniques that will work no matter what. But some people don't believe it, and that's also why it doesn't work, is because they don't fucking believe. They don't have faith. You need faith for this journey of wealth acquisition. If you are starting from zero, you must trust in yourself. You must know that you are successful. You must know all these things to be true, that you are a billionaire, that you are a millionaire, and the level of your ascension and the heights in which you will climb will truly be determined by your own mind, by your own awareness. And that's like, just like I can do a numerology reading to a normal person or a peasant. Like, or I mean, you know what I mean? Like, let's just, I can do it to a normal person or a peasant, or I can also do it to a king. I can give an astrology reading to a king. I can give a numerology reading to a king. I can give a numerology reading to a millionaire. I can give a numerology reading to a billionaire. Why would they want to cash wire me $20,000 after that reading or before that reading? Because they want my gnosis. Now the thing is, some people are like, oh, O'Shea, $45 for a tarot card reading? That's a lot. Oh, O'Shea, $149 for a Fate and Destiny tarot card reading that tells me everything I need to know about my soul's path, and I get filled with wisdom and light and empowered?
That 140. I don't know, O'Shea. Like, I'm gonna go buy an Xbox. I'm gonna go buy a PS5 today. Okay, well yeah, go have fun numbing yourself with video games. Um, and so it's like that's like life. Like yeah, people will be like, this is so much, and then really no, it's not. A mentorship for $500, that is nothing. That is like wisdom for 5 weeks, where you could probably make well over that amount of money back based off the questions you ask me. Like life is the scam. I'm trying to give you love, bro. Like life is the scam. But in that same way that yeah, when you meet with a king would pay his astrologer. John Dee and Edward Kelly, you guys. The ones that channeled the Enochian script. John Dee, Jacob, John Dee, is it Edward Kelly or Jacob Kelly? I believe it's Jacob Kelly. He was an astrologer to the queen. You think the queen is paying like 5 shekels? Like $45 for no. She's like, I want to keep this. I want to keep this nigga. I want to keep him under me. I'm gonna keep paying it because that's the only thing. Why would an occultist that only cares about magic actually interact with the fucking king? Why? Like, why? I don't care about you, king. It's like, but I'm the king and king. It's like, no one fucking cares about what you think, bro. You're the peasant. And like for me, like I don't really care. Like if someone's like, I'm this celebrity, dude, I don't fucking care. Like here's the cards. This is what the cards say. Yeah, you're famous because of this. You're famous because you do this and you did that. Yeah, that makes sense. They're like, oh yeah, O'Shea, makes so much sense. Yeah. And it's like a reading for everyone is the same. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity, if you're an elite, if you're an Illuminati, a reading will be the same. It's me removing all the obstacles to then call forward the source to then give you the information that you needed to know. That is a reading. That is a channeling. So yeah, like there will be people that will pay you $20,000, $50,000, and I'm just someone that's letting you guys know this. I'm bringing this out into the open. These are things that happen. I've as well. I'm not gonna say how much I've made off services, but pretty penny. You can make pretty pennies off services, because that's truly what it is. They're paying you for your wisdom, for your time, for your energy. If they make like it's the same with Osho. Let's actually go into Osho for a second, you guys. Osho. So, Osho was a guru. My name is very similar. People actually around. I live at this like place. There's like different people around. They have like community things. They have like festivals in a sense. It's like not huge festivals but there's live music where I'm at, and I love it. The deities brought me here. And I'm so grateful that I'm here. It's healing. It's like a healing center kind of thing. It's really cool. And so they call me Osho. Like some people like Osho, and I'm like, this is funny. Like I can already see where this is going. Cause while I've been here, I've been practicing drums for my band, and I've actually I'm almost done with a demo that I'm about to give a label. Like not give a label like da da da. I'm gonna make them pay for all my music videos. I'm gonna make them pay. I'm not signing a contract to them, but they're gonna pay for the music videos. So yeah, I've been practicing drums and guitar while I've been out here, and that's been my main focus other than occult and training MMA, is just focusing on my music. That's actually my soul's path. I love music. And yeah, so Osho though, he literally, because he was an enlightened master, a spiritual being teaching people these, like a billionaire can literally know money, a millionaire can know money, but do they know that life is a simulation? Do they know that money is a game created by the elites to literally siphon you? Like, do they know the overall nature of reality? No, they don't. They're lost, just like everyone else. And that's why people will pay large sums to understand and know what the fuck you know, if you know where the fuck you are going. I know where I'm going. I love what I do. I love life. And it's Osho. So we're using Osho as a symbolism in the same way. Out of all things, what's flashing in my mind right now is Bring Me the Horizon. This is a band as well that awakened me It's one of my favorite bands. Shout out to Bring Me the Horizon. They have a song literally called Mantra, and in that song, it's all about Osho. He was literally watching a whole documentary on Osho being a cult leader, and not even the word cult, like being a cult leader isn't even like bad, but they try to like, people will try to frame it. It depends on who you are and what you're doing, most definitely. But I mean, if there's fucking artists that literally tell people to do fucking kill people and do and do drugs all the fucking day long and fucking all this stupid bullshit, and like let's go with like, I don't know, Drake or like another artist that's just fucking stupid. They literally bring you into their cult of music, and you have to obey and conform to their will, because if you don't, then you're an outcast. And it's like, that's a cult. That's a cult.